Hi, you guys. Today I want to talk to you about affirmations and what I love about them. So, first of all, there's a lot of people who say an affirmation is just positive thinking, and that doesn't necessarily work, right? I don't want to just think positive, or I don't believe the statements that I'm saying, so why would I say them?
I can see why you have trouble finding a happy thought. So many sad memories.
So let's talk about that. I like to think of an affirmation as a brain exercise on changing the way you view yourself, talk about yourself, and express yourself in the world. So, with that being said, I like to think of it this way. We've spent years upon years upon years of tearing ourselves down with the things we say to ourselves, right? So that's really ingrained. It's a very strong habit. We don't even have to think about it. It just happens naturally, right? We make a mistake. I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. I can never do anything right. Or we're getting ready for the day. I'm so ugly. I'm so gross. None of my clothes looks good on me. Or I'm so fat. I need to get to the gym, right? We'll just start snowballing everything, right? Like, I'm not smart enough to get the job I want. I don't have enough this or enough that, whatever it is. So we have this really deep habit of cutting ourselves down. And so people will say, well, I've tried an affirmation and it didn't work. Well, of course it's not going to work overnight, right? You didn't all of a sudden think you were stupid overnight either. That took time. You had to convince yourself that you were stupid. And how do you do that? By continuously telling yourself that you were, or finding it in finding evidence in other situations, like, oh, see right there, they think I'm stupid, or over here, they think I'm stupid too, so I must be stupid. This person said I was stupid. I am stupid, right? So we really give into that and we feed it, right, with our attention and our thoughts. And so what an affirmation is going to do, it's going to come in and be like, nuh-uh, not today, my friend. Nope, we're kicking out the I think I'm stupid, and we're putting in the I am smart.
How many toothpicks came out of that box, Raymond?
246.
Yeah.
I'm incredible. I know a lot of things. I'm very resourceful. I'm knowledgeable. I'm beautiful. I'm brave. Whatever it is that we need to say, I am somebody. I am enough. I'm love, right? Whatever it is, it's going to recreate a new habit. So that's going to take time, right? Like if we go to the gym and work out one time, do you get fit? No, you have to keep going. It has to be consistent. You have to go to the gym and work out consistently, right? And then eventually you'll see a difference. You'll be like, wow, I look good, right? I'm seeing some changes. So it's the same thing with an affirmation. You have to give it time to work because these negative thoughts that have been there for so long, they're strong. That's a habit. You don't even have to think about calling yourself a name. You just do it automatically, right? And an affirmation is going to come in and it's going to take time. And eventually you'll get there too by just saying positive things about yourself that build you up. So that's the goal of an affirmation. Also, think about this too. The state that you're in when you say the affirmation is going to matter. If I'm walking around with my head down, I'm enough. I'm amazing. Probably not too much is going to happen, right? Like if I'm just thinking, this is stupid. Why am I doing this anyway? It's never going to work. It's not going to change anything. Well, bingo, there you go, because that's what you keep telling yourself. You're creating an environment that continues to tear you down, right? So I'm saying, why not build an environment that builds you up, that lifts you? Right? And so part of that is by saying the affirmations, and I like to do them best when I'm moving at the same time because it alters my state. And I don't know, it just feels like it is way more effective if I'm moving while I say it. So a lot of the times when I'm doing yoga or even anytime I'm walking somewhere, like for example, when I walk, like if I'm going to the grocery store and I park my car, from the walk from my car to the store, I will be saying something, whatever affirmation I'm currently saying that day or that week, then I'll say it then. And I've noticed too that if I'm saying something like, I'm fit, I'm beautiful, I'm fit, by the time I get to the store, I'm going to make better choices about what I buy when I get to the store, right? So I'm creating a habit that's kind of trickling out to all other areas of my life, right? If I'm also saying, I'm love, I'm loving, I handle situations with love, then the situations that come to me that would be difficult, I handle them in a more loving, patient way. So yeah, it just helps me be the person I want to be, okay? So again, don't think of it as it's going to happen overnight, because the habits that you've created that tear you down didn't happen overnight. It all takes time, consistency, and eventually one day, and I don't know when that day will be for you, but one day you'll say, I think that affirmation's true. So it doesn't matter if you start off not believing it, because again, why would you believe it?
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
You haven't created an environment where you would. It's gonna sound weird. And you know what? Sometimes I think the affirmations that feel the most uncomfortable is the affirmation you need to go for, right? So if you're thinking, no, I can't say that, I don't believe that at all. Good, perfect. That's the one for you. Now say it so many times during the day. Say it, say it, say it over and over and over and over and over. Say it hundreds of times a day, because I'm pretty sure if you paid attention to your thoughts, there's so many negative thoughts going on in your mind so many times throughout the day that it's going to take saying the positive ones so much to cancel those out, to start kicking them out of your life, right? So, I don't know. And affirmations can be really fun. You can have fun with it. And you can say, I'm enough. I am somebody. I am a masterpiece. I have a phenomenal body. I am fit. I am beautiful. I am incredibly smart. I know a ton of information in the areas that I've studied, and I know those so well. I know them like the back of my hand, right? I am lovable. I am enough. I am good enough, right? So you can just add it. You can be playful with it, have fun with it, and let it be scary. If it's going to be scary for you and feel uncomfortable, good. Then you can show yourself that you could make it through something that felt scary, right? So take a moment, think about what one of your favorite affirmations are, or the one that you're thinking of right now where you feel most uncomfortable, and go ahead and share it in the comments. I would love to hear it. It also just helps us all think about other affirmations we could be using. So it's giving back to the community. So again, my affirmation that I'm saying right now is I'm a masterpiece. That's what I've been saying. I have this little fun painting I made the other day, and it's helped encourage me to think that as well. So I'm kind of doing things to put it in action and be bold with it. So yeah, just remember, you're creating a new habit that builds you up from the inside out and is going to change the way you see yourself, the way you interact in life, and the thoughts and things that you say about who you are. Because self-love is so important. And so I really encourage you to be loving to yourself and start with the statements that you say to yourself. Have a beautiful day. Remember to like and subscribe and share if you know somebody else who could benefit from starting to say an affirmation, who's hesitant because they think it's supposed to happen overnight. Because it doesn't happen overnight, people. Habits take time. Okay? And also combine affirmations with movement to have a greater result. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Mwah! Bye.